Hey, this is Regina White Favors with Overcoming Lifetime Setback. And so the question, this series begs the question, what is life tired? Life tired, I don't know if this concept is novel, but it is something that I came up with when I was thinking about making a decision to take a break. And if you know from one of my videos in the series, I say that I have not taken a break, taken a rest or a break since 2006. And life tired just came to mind when I was making a decision. I was supposed to interview for a full time position, converting from temporary full time to full time, and I was about to, I got everything ready. I got the notification that I was going to interview and then do the teaching demonstration. And I was getting ready. I printed everything out. I was going to make copies for all of the panel, the interview committee members, the faculty committee members, and I was ready. And that was on a Friday, and then I did a little bit of more up maintenance on that for like a Saturday, so that I could make sure that the PowerPoint presentation and what I was going to put on the board was going to make sense, right? By Sunday, by Sunday, I knew I couldn't do it. And there was nothing wrong with the position. I love teaching. I don't have a problem with teaching or anything like that. But it was one of those things that happened back in 2006 when I decided to re-enroll um, in college again, because I did not have a plan outside of my last degree, which was May 2005. I didn't have a plan. So what you do is you always go back to what was your comfort, right? What was convenient. I knew I can get more student loan money, right, to carry me through. And so that's what I did. So then I took one of the same jobs that I had when I was in school, a drop-in tutor, a drop-in writing tutor. And so I was good to go. I thought I was going to go ahead and, finish a semester. I always finish a semester. And one day I put my hand on my head and laid my head on my desk and said, I can't do this anymore. And that was back in 2006 as well. And I said, I can't do this anymore. And I went on ahead and disenrolled. I had already had a master's degree. I was only just going back because I wanted to do some instructional design courses because I wanted to create teaching videos. And so, again, though, the reason why I also went back was simply because I didn't have a plan. And that's what I teach my students today in college English. But life tired is essentially defined as a an amalgam of decisions you have made, uh, good or bad, that were they they were not they were not productive, or they were just decisions on top of decisions on top of decisions on top of decisions. It's like putting a bunch of bags on your back and then eventually collapsing. Each bag is a decision. Each, whether it's a carry-on bag, whether it's a makeup bag, whether it's a check-in bag, whether it's a purse bag, whatever the bags, right? You have your own regular life bags that you have to manage yourself. What happens with us though is, many of us who take on the burdens of other people's bags, we carry those bags as well. We take on their responsibilities. We pay their bills. We cover them. We don't cover ourselves. Then we have, financial issues, financial instability in our lives, and we never take the time to actually look at the setbacks in our life and resolve them. And so by the time, it's almost like it's an accumulation of decisions and setbacks without resolution. And that's when correction has to step in, because you need that closed door, you need that brick wall, you need that cul-de-sac, so that you can turn back around and look at what types of decisions you have made in your life so that you can now change them. So, life tired is that no matter, you keep going and going and going and going, and you think you still have the same energy that you had back in whatever age you had. You keep making decisions, you keep entering romantic relationships after romantic relationships without a break. You move in friendships, you move from friend to friend, or you may have had a life setback in terms of you losing your place and having to go and live with family and friends or something like that. You may have had a job setback, and when you finally got a job, you put so much energy into working and keeping a job that you ran yourself down. So it is a series of decisions and life setbacks that you have not taken the time to resolve. And when you hit that metaphorical brick wall, when you hit that wall, whether you're a man or a woman, it forces you to now look at you. It forces you to think about you. It forces you to think about, why did I actually choose to be in a relationship with the person who is clearly not the right person for me? Why did I do that? What is in my background? What is in my mindset? What is in my heart? What is in my finances that I permitted this person to be in my life, knowing that this person should not be in my life? I took a job. I moved to another city and state because someone said, "Hey, you should move to a city and state," but I didn't research it on my own, right? Or I took a job, or I was too quick to move out of my parents' house and into my own apartment. And then you are forced to work and work and work so that you can keep the apartment, right? And then you rationalize a reason in your mind that maybe I should take a roommate, and then there are issues with the roommate. And so then these accumulation, this amalgam and accumulation of decisions that you continue to make, but you don't take time for self reflection. As soon as you exit a relationship, that does not mean that it's time to get into another relationship, whether that's a friendship, a family relationship, or a romantic relationship. It doesn't matter. Even if you are leaving, even if it doesn't have anything to do with a relationship and you're exiting something, and you want to enter and do better with your health or something like that, right? You want to go to the gym and exercise and really get your physical person right where it needs to be. And a lot of times we're motivated by trying to show somebody who dumped us, or who let us go, or who wouldn't take us back or something like that, and we're motivated. The problem with that is that health, seeking good health, is a good strategy. There's nothing wrong with that. However, your mindset still hasn't changed. It's like people who get money, tons of money from the lottery, but they don't have a financial mindset to maintain it, and it burns in their pockets, right? Or you go get another relationship after the one that you just got out of. You find somebody, you see somebody in the bar, and you go after that relationship, and you try to make it a relationship because the one that you just left has failed, and you don't want to be a failure. You don't want to be a loser. So you go and hurry up and find something that you can get into so that you can win. But you keep doing that and keep doing it, and you keep having so many relationships that eventually you're going to collapse mentally. So, life tired, this is a very haphazard way to define it. So, it's something that I'm still having to think about. But life tired is essentially, it's an amalgam of decisions that you have made that have led to setbacks in your life that you have not resolved. So you make a decision to enter another relationship after soon after one relationship, but the goal should not be to enter another relationship. The goal should be to reflect on what happened with the previous relationship so that you don't repeat the pattern. So it's an amalgam a blending, amalgam, accumulation of decisions that you have made that might have been hasty, and sometimes they can be um, they can be good decisions, but it's an amalgam, accumulation of decisions that you have made that have led to some form of setback in your life that you have not resolved. And so now the decisions were good in 20, something didn't happen, you were good 30, 40, and then now you have hit that particular brick wall where you are forced to confront you. So this is overcoming life tired setback. What is life tired? Uh, Please subscribe to the channel. Visit reginawhitefavors.com for tips and resources. Thank you very much for listening.